Domination.
Alright guys, so I'm actually making a video, a commentary, update news video. Well, what? Hollow? No face cam of a commentary? Yes, I'm actually gonna do one of these, okay? It's Saturday. I mean, wait, no. It's Sunday, and I want to chill out and bring you guys some news regarding Call of Duty World War II because a lot has been leaked. I will not be showing images because if not, my ass will get striked. Yeah, I am about that life. I am gonna be searching images to give you guys a reference as to, like, for instance, what the weapons look like. And there is also something that I really want to talk to you guys regarding the maps within Call of Duty World War II that may actually be a problem for the game when it launches, and we'll get into that here in this video. It's something that people are a little bit concerned about, and you might be too. But anyways, first thing is first, if you own Call of Duty World War II, if you have the disc, not digitally, because I have it digitally and I still don't have access to it, but if you bought the disc off eBay for like $1,000 or Craigslist or I don't know, whatever you did, however you managed to get the disc and you weren't able to play it, now you can. There is an update that was released today that allows you to play the game only on offline mode. The online mode will not be available probably till, like, I would say at least 2 days before launch. That way people that get it early or whatnot can play it and, you know, rack up videos. So we're going to start off with the weapons that have been revealed by those who have the game early. Remember, Sledgehammer Games did say that there is going to be weapon variants, but are only going to be cosmetic only, at least for the launch of the game. So we do not know of anything that will affect stats in weapons yet. So far, everything is going to be cosmetics. Subject may be to change. I don't know. Right now, it's only cosmetics, but we got the M1941. That is an assault rifle. We have the M1 Garand, which you guys know about. The SCG-44, the M1A1 FG-42, the BAR, and the SWAT-40 or SWT-40. It might not even be called a SWAT, but that sounds easier. Those are all your assault rifles within Call of Duty World War II multiplayer currently. We got an SMG category as well. Obviously, we got the M3, the PPSH, the Type 100, the WAFI 28, the M1 928, and the MP40. Moving on into the LMGs, we got the Lewis. Keep in mind, I might mispronounce some of these names, so please forgive me if I do and I trigger you in some way, shape, or form. We got the MG15, the Bren, and the MG42. Those are your LMGs. There is 4 in total. Snipers, we have the Model 38M, the Lee Enfield, the M1 903, and the Car 98K. Now, one of the snipers that I do not see in this list here is the Commonwealth Sniper, which was one of the best ones, but that might just be the Lee Enfield or something. I'm not sure. We'll have to see when the game releases and we have, you know, actual in-game images of what the weapons are. And then finally, the shotguns. According to the Charlie Intel article here, says there are 4 shotguns. Images we were sent were not the English version of the game, so we are waiting on the English names before updating them here. So there are 4 shotguns. I believe we saw like 3 in the beta, 2 or 3 at least. There's really probably, if anything, we're missing 1 or 2 at the most. So now moving into the multiplayer maps, this might actually surprise some of you guys. Call of Duty World War II multiplayer maps. There's 10 total maps. 4 multiplayer and 3 war maps. Now, I'm going to list the maps here and then I'm going to tell you where I see an issue with this, okay? So, the first map is going to be Ardennes, which we've already played. There's going to be Ardennes Forest, which we already played as well. Flak Tower. We have Gibraltar, which we also played. I think Flak Tower was one that we saw, but we never really got to play. We got the Gustav Cannon, the London Docks, Point du Hoc, which we also played. Saint Marie du Mont. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And you also have the USS Texas. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And if you have Season Pass, 4 Season Pass holders only, which I truly think that later on in the game it'll eventually come free or something, or another way of purchasing it. Right now, for the beginning of the game, when it launches, only Season Pass holders can have access to Carrington, which is one of the older Call of Duty maps that is being remastered. I don't know how many of you guys remember, but it is actually, I believe it was from Call of Duty World War II. They remastered it and they're bringing it back for those who pre-order Call of Duty World War II. So that's pretty cool. For the war mode, now we have 3 operations. We've only known of 1 operation so far. That was Operation Breakout, which is the one that we had in the beta, and it was really fun. Well, now they've added Operation Griffin and Operation Neptune. Obviously, every time they release a new DLC, like with new maps and new weapons or whatever, they've said, or at least they planned to actually release a brand new war mode operation along with it. Obviously, if, you know, war mode gets received well, they'll continue doing that Honestly, war mode is fun. It's amazing. It really is. I think it'd be perfect for competitive, but I don't think it's probably, I don't know how the fans are going to react to it. I love it personally, but I just don't know if it's something the fans are going to literally just stay there and play as much as they do in regular multiplayer. But we'll see. I could be wrong. That's just something that I'm predicting. Anyways, those are your 3 war mode operations. Now, the issue that the community seems to have, and I could kind of agree, but everybody on Twitter is kind of freaking out because there is essentially only 9 maps. I mean, if you have the season pass, there's 10 maps, but even 10 maps, I mean, think about it. We've played what, like 4 of them in the beta, 3 or 4. It's only literally, if you think about it, it's like 5-6 new maps, and this could be a problem as to the first DLC tends to take about 4 months or so to release. It could get a little boring. I mean, I normally would have liked for them to have like 12 or 13 maps on launch day. I feel like they probably only were able to release 10 maps because they now have the operations for war mode, which again, we yet have to see how it's going to perform when it comes to the regular fan base. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about this game only having 9 maps or 10 if you have season pass? Do you think it's going to kill the flow of the game? Do you think the maps might get a little bit repetitive? Because I will admit, I do feel like some of the maps in the beta were getting repetitive. Obviously, that's the purpose of the beta. I wish they would have given us a little bit less in the beta, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. I don't know if these 10 maps will hold until the next DLC, until the new DLC, because you know how us Call of Duty fans are. Usually by like the 3rd month we already want more, and having only 10 maps might bother a lot of people. You guys let me know how you feel in the comments. Really interested to know what you guys think about this. But yeah, those are the maps that we have. And then of course, moving on to zombies, we do also have some leaks. I'm not going to post anything here. I'm sure if you look on social media, Twitter, you can find stuff, but there's actually 2 zombies maps, okay? One is going to be the Final Reach, or Final Reach. I'm sorry if I mispronounced some of these words. And then the last one is going to be called the Groston House, or I apologize guys again. This is actually, it seems to be like a survival, and the description reads, sometimes the best plan is to lock the doors and wait until morning. And then right underneath that it says survival map unlocked, which it's probably going to be like a survival type of thing. That's what I think it is. I really haven't looked too deep into these leaks just because I don't want this shit spoiled to me. You know, like I want the game to come out or whenever I get it and actually be surprised. I really am not looking forward to getting bombarded with leaks. But that is what we have so far within Call of Duty World War II. As far as the new update that just came out, people have been revealing these things over on social media, and this is what we have. These are all the weapons that we know of so far. I will say I don't know if there will be some additional stuff come release date, because if you guys remember during the beta, they suggested that we were also going to have one more map, and it was called the Wolf Slayer, and it's nowhere to be found here on the map. So I don't know if they have everything already in the game, or if they're probably testing some other stuff before they implement it into the game. We'll obviously have to wait until release date. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Call of Duty World War II? I'm so excited for the multiplayer, but for the first year and probably like the last 3-4 years, I can say that I'm extremely excited for the campaign. I feel like this campaign is going to be amazing, and that's the first thing I'm gonna play. I'm not even gonna touch multiplayer. I'm gonna play the campaign. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a like. That'll make you 10 times cooler. No, I'm just kidding, but drop your like. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later.